filming?
Hey, welcome to this episode of The Yard. I am super excited for my guest today. Today we welcome Alice Wallace. How are you today, young lady?
I am just fine.
Thank you very much for coming in. We've been trying to do this for a couple years now, and you finally made it.
I know. Happy to finally be in front of the Yard camera.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for coming. A little history of Alice. About 4 years ago, we were playing at, the Galway Hooker Band was playing at Gallagher's, and back then, if you guys remember, they had 5 bands a night. All kinds of different, from punk rock to indie folk singers to the Galway Hooker Band. It was just a hodgepodge of bands playing. Alice played that one night. That's when we met you.
Absolutely.
And my wife and I became huge fans over that night. She's amazing. So my wife and I, Lynn, you guys know her. We've gone around and followed Alice all over the place and watched her play and got her albums, and just a huge fan. So I'm super excited to have you here.
Well, very happy to be here.
Where are you from, Alice?
I actually was born out here, but I moved to Florida when I was about 2, or my parents did, and I had to go with them. So I grew up in Florida, went to the University of Florida, played music there some, and then about 6 years ago now, my parents were moving back here, because this is kind of home for them, or at least for my mom, and I followed them, and I was just like, all right, I'm going to go back out, try to do music in California, so I've been here ever since.
Nice.
Doing what I can.
Yeah, awesome. Who's your biggest influence?
That's a tough question, but you know, I would say, actually, if I had to name it, I would say my parents.
Wow.
but also their music. You know, both my mom and dad sang and played guitar when I was younger. Especially my dad. You know, when he was my age, he was kind of doing the same sort of thing before he got married and had a family and settled down. So, you know, a lot of their music, the old '60s folk, alt country. You know, Graham Parsons, Emmylou Harris. You know, I listen to a lot of Bonnie Raitt, so I got the blues influence, you know, Dolly Parton, Patsy Cline, you know, a lot of that stuff, you know, but when I picked up the guitar when I was in high school, it was when like Jewel and Sarah McLachlan and those singer-songwriters were really starting that movement that was so good, the Lilith Fair kind of era. Absolutely. So I listened to a lot of that stuff too when I was first picking up the guitar and writing my own songs. And it wasn't again until I was, like 15 or 16 that I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn how to do this, you know, so yeah, it was a little bit later, but you know, we grew up singing a lot, either way, and I was in band and played flute and saxophone and various musical instruments, just never put together the songwriting part until a little bit later.
That's fantastic. Now I noticed that you guys are up for an OC Music Awards. Congratulations on that, by the way. That's a big deal.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we just heard about that today. The big announcement of all the nominees.
That's awesome. So, what category are you nominated for?
In the Country Americana. In there, but yeah, I mean, it's a great thing. You know, last year was my first year doing they have a Best Live Band competition for the OC Music Awards every year. So I did that for the first time last year. I'm in that again this year, and then this is my first actual nomination in a category, though.
That's awesome. Now, you've recently just quit your job, correct, to pursue music 100% full-time.
Yeah, it was actually this past March, so it's been almost a year that I've been a full-time musician.
How's that working out?
It's good. It's got its days, you know, but I basically spend my days just on the computer, booking and promoting, and then, you know, at least several times a week I'm out playing shows. I've been booking my own tours. You know, this past summer I went as far as Wyoming and back, went through Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, flying to Florida next month. So yeah, I'm just trying to spread my music out. You know, you find when you're doing your own original music, there's only so many local shows you can play. You know, you only have so many fans, and you want to build up that local fan base, but then just getting on the road and getting in front of new people, getting your music out to new crowds is really key to spreading, to getting a music career going. So I've been trying to do that.
Do you have a website that people can go to and check you out and purchase your music?
I do. It's just AliceWallaceMusic.com.
AliceWallaceMusic.com. And I'm assuming Facebook?
Of course, I'm on Facebook pretty much 20 times a day. So yeah, Facebook, you just look up Alice Wallace, and I'm one of the first one that pops up. So
awesome, man. You'll love her. If you're into the country, indie, rock, Janis Joplin, Bonnie Raitt, awesomeness, you will love her to death. You have any upcoming shows locally that we can go check out?
Well, probably the biggest one is going to be February 4th. That's when we're competing in the OC Music Awards Best Live Band competition, and ours is going to be at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano.
Nice.
So
it's a great venue.
I know, we're really lucky. So yeah, last year they also have it at the district. We'll be in the nice warm Coach House. So that's February 4th. It starts at 8 o'clock, I believe, and it's a free show to get in. So there usually are not free shows at the Coach House. So
yeah, not bands have to sling tickets. And
yeah, exactly.
Been there, done
I've
that.
done that too.
Call all your buddies. Hey, you want to buy a ticket to the Coach House?
Exactly. So this one, you don't have to buy a ticket. Just show up and enjoy like some of the best bands in Orange County. So
that's great. Now, are you entering this? Are you getting the award recognition as the band or as Alice Wallace? Because I know that you kind of do both, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I am Alice Wallace, the solo artist. I don't have a band name, Alice Wallace, and I just tell the guys, hey, we're all Alice Wallace collectively as a group.
That's not a bad way to do it.
We can celebrate all together.
You're like, just tell me like Alice Cooper.
There you go. As long as I'm singing songs that I wrote, that I want to put out into the world and people want to hear them, that's pretty happy for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know, we have some record company people that watch this show.
Well, yeah, I certainly would not mind a record contract.
If you're watching out there, you people in the music industry, I'm telling you, this is your girl. She's super nice, super sweet, and just got the voice of an angel. Lynn and I really do love her. Now, I also know, I've been to a few of your shows, that you yodel. What's this yodeling all about?
A song that I wrote just about teaching myself how to yodel is the main one I do, and I just call it a little yodel. Just not many people yodel anymore these days.
That's true. I can say you're the only person I've ever seen yodel.
There you go.
Here in Huntington Beach or anywhere, actually. Alice is going to grace us with the song, and I want to thank you guys all for tuning in, and really go check her out. Website again?
AliceWallaceMusic.com.
AliceWallaceMusic.com. Go check her out at the Coach House, February 4th.
February 4th.
Free show. Ladies and gentlemen, Alice Wallace. Cheers.
All right. So yeah, so here's a little song I wrote about teaching myself how to yodel. Here we go. Well, in case you haven't heard, I like to sing a little now and then. Then one day my world was changed. But I heard a voice singing loud and clear like I had never heard, and I knew that I wanted to sing that word. Well, I sang that song so many times it was kind of absurd, but I had to glue those sounds into my head. I'm sure I'll all my friends would sing with my incessant practicing as I sang these words over and So once I got the bass harder. It was just too faster.
Just with one more song?
Certainly.
And
Let me
then,
think here. We could do something from my new album.
Okay.
Let me think here.
Whatever you like, your favorite one.
Actually, I think I might do the very first song on the new album. It's
Okay.
one of my favorites. It's a little song called If I Knew.
If I Knew. Alice Wallace, If I Knew. On the Yard, hell yeah. Or the best on the Yard. Check it out.
All this then, but I have changed it all, the way things might have been. If I knew what I know, if I knew how it'd feel to sit here next to you while you sit at the wheel. And I held you the way that you needed, something more.